Extras here. You really need to get it out. I mean, if everybody can get some of it out, it would be very helpful.
Where would you put them anywhere?
Yeah, I would give it to the person that is receptive, that is going to do the research. Paper costs a lot too.
I know.
But if somebody really is interested and they want it, like you came today and said, I want to know. If somebody comes to you and say, I want to know, then you say, here.
I'll make some copies.
I'll make some copies.
Thank you.
I'll take an extra one.
Yeah, I do encourage everybody to come on next Sunday at the Met Club.
I just want to say, can I say one thing? Ina Vernikov, who's going to be my new leader, I got a doorbell ring from her staff like 2 or 3 times. If you get the list of Republicans, ring their doorbell.
Yeah,
Speak to these people. Ring
Ring
every doorbell. I don't know who you are, but I'm just saying, you know.
I have I'm getting my literature together. I had to get enough money to be able to afford to have some. I'm getting my literature together. I'm going to be going out door knocking.
Martha, are you on Facebook?
I am on Facebook personally, but I don't have a Facebook account for my.
Are we Facebook friends, Martha?
We can be.
Yes. Okay, and then
We have to go
I'll forward whatever you have
Although I have
on
to
social
admit,
media.
I got put in Facebook jail repeatedly last year. Interestingly enough,
We are a repeat offender.
We are.
So I kind of stopped paying attention to Facebook.
I'm on the bottom.
Yeah, I do have a friend in Greenpoint. There are a group of people who are very anxious to help me get elected in Greenpoint, and he's going to help set up a Twitter account for me. I have a personal Twitter account, but not a campaign Twitter account. But I'd also like to introduce Marguerite Chandler. If she would like to come up and speak, because she's running in Williamsburg. I'm in part of Williamsburg, and she's in another part of Williamsburg. We're both medical freedom parties.
Thank you.
Thank
you so much, Martha. Please come to the lectern and introduce yourself. Ladies and gentlemen, we have another candidate. Please give her your attention.
Okay, my name is Marguerite Chandler. Chandler with a C. And yeah, I've been banned from Facebook, banned from Twitter. And just yesterday, I tried to get back on, they won't let me back on.
Because you're over the target, that's why. You're over the target, you're telling the truth.
Well, a lot of people were banned. And the thing is that you don't even know all the people that were banned, because they were banned. So you can't hear their voices, so you don't know who was banned.
Right.
But there's hundreds of thousands have been banned.
Right.
And it's under the, AGS, if you want to say it, it's under the control of the government. The government is actually the ones who are calling the shots on this and demanding that they ban certain people, right? We can't lose, all right? We cannot lose. You have to understand that. We have a mission. It's not about persons. It's not about personalities. It's about what we have to accomplish, what we must accomplish. There's many people in the past, our ancestors, who died, who gave their life, even under false pretenses. They thought they were dying for it, but they were being screwed, all right? They can't die in vain. They can't.
Right.
We must have our rights, okay? And the right of freedom of speech, we must have it. The right to deny an injection, a medical experiment, we must have that right. We must have the right to vote. It's now, it's do or die. I'm part of the Medical Freedom Party, and our platform is no more lockdowns, none, and no more pandemic forcing people to take injections that are dangerous. And if I want to mention some of the research that came out about people dying in hospitals, okay? They weren't dying of COVID. They were dying of the protocols. Remdesivir, I can't pronounce it, and the stuff,
they denied me. I had COVID. Doctor gave me a prescription for hydroxychloroquine. CVS said you can't give it to you. It's against the law.
Same thing with mine.
So they put these, you know, ventilators and the protocol was turning it up to a certain degree.
That's right.
Blew out people's lungs.
Exactly.
So we're talking genocide. We're talking about, well,
Crimes
I
against
guess
humanity.
yeah, it's there's a word that Robert Kennedy just used the other day. It's very criminal. I can't remember the exact
Crimes
word.
against
But
humanity.
it's not manslaughter. It's not murder. It's
Crimes against humanity.
But anyway.
Treason.
Yeah.
At the highest level. There's no words for it.
Yeah,
Right,
okay.
exactly. There's no
So
word.
anyway, that's that. But I have things that I wrote on the webpage that I put up. And if you want to give me your email address, I can send you the link, because basically my email address is too long. I mean, my domain is too long.
So why don't you just
For
get another
everybody to
domain.
remember
Get
it.
another domain. Get another shorten it. Get another domain.
Well, it's too late now. I have the domain I have. Just give me your, I'll probably use your email
That's the
anyway.
problem here.
I'll give you my
You want
email.
to take suggestions to make it easier for you. But people don't remember long names. Like my name is
No,
Marilyn Miller.
I've decided how I'm going to do it, Marilyn.
What is your name, by the way?
I'm going to be
Sorry.
collecting people's emails, okay? That's how I'm going to do it. And part of how I'm going to do, anyway, I don't have to talk about how I'm going to do it. I just want to talk about the project and the mission,
Right.
and what we're about and what we need to do. And it's about no more mandates, no more, because they're probably planning that to come.
They are.
You know what they're doing now? It's scary. I was talking just to ordinary people. I mean, and they're saying that, oh, it's coming again. And Spain, you know, they're going after the children, and you know, they're starting to
Rev it up again.
rip it up
Yeah,
again.
that's a really serious problem,
Yeah.
because they're planning to do
the next
mandatory injections on children to get into school this fall.
Right.
That's why we have to, part of why we have to win the election. We must.
No, we got to take.
Not only that, you got to pull those kids out. You got to find a way.
Yes.
Yes.
To pull these kids out, because if these schools are empty,
They get no
But
funding.
we
They
have
get
to
no funding.
protect the children that don't have that as a recourse.
you have to have it. It's a matter of life and
Well,
death.
that's why those of us who are running for city council need to work to make sure that that there are other alternate choices, and that doesn't just mean charter schools. It means making homeschooling possible, not just attainable.
But there's children that do not have that opportunity.
But
Right,
Can I just- can I
we need
just-
to
Okay, go
make
ahead.
it so that they will.
This is-
There are ways
There
that
are ways.
parents can work together in pods and groups. There are all kinds of creative ways. And we need, as those of us who are running for city council, that has to be one of our top agendas to do. I think that's something that we can, as city council people, work to make sure that kids are not forced
Right.
to go to the public schools the way they are right now.
I'm going to give you a good example of that. The mothers, there's portions of mothers in Long Island. A lot of the kids were in Queens. They pulled them out, okay? They hired a teacher that did not get vaccinated, and some of these kids are being taught inside their homes, okay? The neighbors are doing it. I cannot hear anymore that we can't. That's what they tell you. You have a brain between your ears that you gotta find a way. If they put you somewhere in a mountain with no food, you gotta find a way. Okay, you want to survive, you got to find a way. There's a way. People tell me, well, I had no choice. I had to get vaccinated. No, you had, it's a very difficult choice, but you had a choice. And you chose to get vaccinated, and you chose to vaccinate your own children. What you did was you walked your children into the concentration camps. That's what you did. And when these people find that out, there's going to be madness, because the truth is going to come out.
Oh, yeah.
And these people will be executed. Okay, they are going to be executed. I'm telling you, I promise you that.
I remembered the word that I couldn't remember. It's homicide.
Yeah.
I guess as a ex-police officer, first you know that word, homicide. Anyway,
What district you're running in? What's the district?
34.
34th City Council District, and that's in Queens? Williamsburg, Brooklyn.
Yeah. And
You have been vaccinated.
anyway,
Thank you so much. I'll give you my email address.
You have to have the parents' permission.
Yeah, but I mean, what about
Thank you.
parents who allow their children to be vaccinated under certain
Then you better
circumstances?
pray to God, because you're going to live with a very guilty conscience. You're going to have to pray and get on your knees all the time, because they will get sick. They're going to get sick.
Well, that's you know,
Thank you. Are you on Facebook?
They got vaccinated?
They got vaccinated.
Okay,
That's what I wanted to mention.
Clean them out.
Vitamin C, vitamin
There's
D,
a,
vitamin
Do
D,
we all do that?
and vitamin C, and zinc.
Zinc, yes, I take all that.
Zinc. And vitamin C, you get it right now.
I can give you
Okay, let me
supplements that
go
are
back up
very
here.
intense.
All
Try
right,
to
thank you
detox.
so much, everyone.
Okay, thank
We're
you.
going to conclude this meeting. We heard from a whole host of candidates. All right, how many candidates were here? 1, 2, 3, 4 candidates. Look at that. Not bad for a meeting. We heard from 4 different city council candidates. We heard from Josephine over there for the, what's the organization?
New York Citizen Audit, and
New
the
York Ci-
website is auditnewyork.com.
Amen, and please pass that on. I'll look over there and we'll pass that on our social media networks so they could all see what you were just talking about. It's very important to get the word out. So important, because at the end of the day, these people control the media. They control
Everything.
the way things are going to be put into people's heads. It's time to fight back, right? We're all going to fight back.
There's more of us than them.
Absolutely there is. It's because everyone is fed a bill of goods and they're like, okay, my doctor says I must.
Yeah.
No. Always question authority. Remember that. Maybe the hippies had it right in the 1960s, right? Question authority, man, and all that. Okay. It wasn't such a bad thing. You always question your government, because your government could become a tyrannical government in the blink of an eye. And we're witnessing it right now in front of our eyes. Look what they're doing. If they could do it to the most powerful man in the world, of the free world, Donald Trump, because he was our president. He is the most powerful man at the time when he was president. If they could do that to the guy from day one as president, impeachment 1, impeachment 2, indictment 1, indictment 2, indictment 3, there'll be a 4th or whatever, civil, whatever. They keep on doing it. But he keeps on fighting, right?
That's right.
That's what we all should be inspired by him. We should always continue to fight, because that's what he is doing. And we need to do the same thing. You gotta have your voices out there. Enough is enough. Look, we have a bunch of World War II veterans that's still alive. They're about 100 years old, most of them. They fought on the beaches of Normandy. They fought for our rights, right? They fought against tyranny. They fought against Hitler, that disgusting low-life scum. May he rot in hell. They fought against all these lowlifes. We need to do the same. You gotta fight, okay? They put their lives on the line. We can't just be comfortable sitting in our living rooms. You gotta get the voice out there. Whatever, how you do it, through social media, whatever, talking to a neighbor. It spreads like wildfire, right? Spread, talk, spread. Oh my God, what is going on here? Everyone will know. Like the town crier, hear ye, hear ye. The British are coming. Well, the Canadians, watch out for the wildfires. But look, yes, but we got to fight. You cannot be silent. That day is over.
That's right.
It's a new day in America. It's morning time. No, it's Miller time, right? No more bud. Look, we have to wake up, and that is the moral of this meeting. Wake up, people. Fight back. Get these candidates elected. Help them out. Give them donations, whatever you could do, or help with their campaign.
All Talk Radio. We have 12 people
Absolutely.
here. How many people? One person a day. Just call up
All
Curtis
Talk Radio.
Lewa, mention the candidates who are running.
Absolutely. I also
It's totally free.
for exactly all the candidates here, call Talk Radio. Tell them you're running for office. WABC is a good outlet. Okay, it's 50,000 watts. It's not just New York that hears you. It's a lot of states that hear you, even Canada. Get your voice out there. Call Talk Radio. Whatever the topic is that you feel that you want to talk about, and they're talking about it on the radio, call that host. And that's free, as Dennis said. Get your voice out there. Hi, I'm a candidate for blah, blah, blah. And I would like to say, this is blah, 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 whatever that is. Get your voices out there because the liberal media will not entertain you.
And they're all out there.
They won't entertain you. They don't want to hear from you. But of course, call them, like Dennis said about calling New York 1 and News 12. Tell them, hey, I want to debate my opponent right here.
Whether he shows up or not, I'm ready to
I'll talk to an empty chair like Charlton Heston. Charlton Heston. But that's what Clint Eastwood. I had a Biden moment.
Where am I?
Where am I?
Wait, where am
Get
I?
off the stage.
Where am I? Okay, so with that being said, it is time to get off the stage, ladies and gentlemen. I want to thank everyone once again for coming to our Brooklyn Tea Party meeting. Thank you. Thank you, and God bless. Thank you.
Her husband,